Okay, hey, this is Seth. I am here with executive producer and episode writer Danny Smith,
Hello, everyone.
voice of Lois Griffin, Alex Borstein,
Hello.
Oh,
and
yes.
episode director Joseph Lee.
Hello. Yes.
This is the abortion episode that was not allowed on television.
Oh,
We were allowed to produce it, but it was not allowed on TV.
much to my chagrin, because I don't get network residuals. Thank you. Salve Regina, a college in real life that's in Newport, Rhode Island. And the exteriors of which were used for the after-school Dark Shadows
Was
soap
it also
opera.
used maybe for the movie Class Reunion, National Lampoon's Class Reunion?
That's very possible.
That
That
the
I
guy
don't know
that-
for sure.
Was murdering everybody because they made him fuck his sister in high school.
Oh, now
I thought
think
it said
that
salve.
salve Regina,
Yeah.
a balm and
Like
salve
she was
Regina.
really dry and ashy and needed some salves.
Well, when we were kids, we used to watch Dark Shadows with my Uncle Johnny, and then he took us down to Newport, a place called the Cliff Walk, and I walked on the Cliff Walk and saw the vampire house. Collinwood is actually Salve Regina College. Just a little Rhode Island tidbit for you there before we get into our real story.
I enjoy when we see our characters in dress-up clothes.
I know, I know. Alex, did you help wardrobe pick out that black dress, or
I
was that
did.
Joseph's choice?
The fitting was brutal. But Joseph had the ultimate yes or no.
Oh, of course.
Glad you're here. I haven't seen you in, 20 years?
Oh, it's great to see you too, Lois. It really is. You know, the fact is, I came here hoping to run into you.
So Peter thinks something's going to happen here, and that's the very talented and amazing Julia Sweeney as
Yes.
Alex's friend from college.
Naomi, right?
Everybody buy her one-woman show on iTunes.
Oh, fantastic.
The most recent one called Letting Go of God, which was just fucking spectacular. She's awesome.
Language.
And it was a great thrill for me to have Julia Sweeney in an episode that I wrote because when I was struggling in Hollywood years ago, I was in an improv company called The Groundlings, and far and away the most talented individual at The Groundlings at the time was Julia Sweeney. And now she's on a little show I wrote called Family Guy, the controversial abortion episode.
Once again, Alex Breckenridge
was-
playing
A hottie?
everything that Alex Borstein doesn't do.
Ah, pretty much.
Not that I turn them down. you prefer to spend time with the other Alex.
And who doesn't?
Just go on the record.
I
She's
rel-
prettier. She's a prettier girl. Just say it.
I like Alex's with the last initial B.
There you go.
One time. That was amazing.
Poor Meg.
Sorry I farted in the middle.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
With Lois and her friend. Lois isn't even into women. She just had that one experience in college with that girl Naomi. Naomi's the one who's coming. Let me stay. Let me stay.
Little backwards cowardly lion there.
A little Bert Lahr.
trying to get in. Bert Lahr trying to get into the room instead of trying to get out of
I
it.
never thought of that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's
Oh, there are those.
Let me stay.
Naomi. You pick up those terrible.
that's your Alex. It's your husband Jackson doing Dale.
Oh,
Is
that's
that right?
awesome.
Yes.
Boy, we got a
Hey.
powerhouse cast in this one.
Look at those two beautiful pictures of mountains.
Dale.
Hi, nice to meet you, Dale.
Dale? All right, I guess, but I'm...
So Seth, it was quite a challenge when you came to me and said, "Danny, why don't you do an episode that deals with the A word?" We were talking about this recently, what a hot button this issue is and how polarizing it can be. And this is only the second time that Fox has decided not to air an episode. The first being When You Wish Upon a Weinstein.
Yeah. You know, it allows them to green light these riskier episodes and reserve the right not to air them, because at the very least they can release them on DVD and not lose a whole bunch of money.
But I think with
They
the
like money, I heard.
They do like money.
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But with the Weinstein episode, that eventually aired. I don't think that's going to be the case with this one, unfortunately.
This
But who
might
knows?
go on they're doing a new abortion network.
Oh. Oh.
This might go
Oh,
on.
well, then I've got at least
Yeah.
22 minutes to fill on the abortion network.
You know, both of the Sex and the City movies will be on it as well.
And I think a lot of people, when they heard about this, thought we were going to be kind of cavalier about it. But Seth actually had me read a very compelling book by Carl Sagan, where he had a very rational discussion about when a baby becomes actually a baby. I haven't retained any of it because I read at a 4th grade level.
What's nice for me is being Jewish, it's all in there. You know that they consider life as when the baby takes its first breath on its own.
Oh.
So it's very simple when you grow up Jewish.
Wow. So what you're saying is we've been worshiping the wrong Lord all this
It's
time.
not when a baby files his first tax return.
Bam! That's some funny shit. You know, a second ago on screen we saw Peter in the Nazi uniform. This was done before the whole Jesse James, Sandra Bullock thing too, right?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yes. Wait, what was that?
We're like soothsayers.
I don't read the society pages. What was that?
Sandra Bullock's husband was having an affair with this tattooed, filthy, disgusting horror woman who they used to dress up as Nazis together when they
Oh my God.
had sex.
Probably grounds for a separation.
Yeah, that's something to look into. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm living under a rock, I guess, because that's.
But now Sandra has a cute black baby. Everything's fine.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm hitting a pretty narrow audience, but that little black baby she adopted looks like my friend Berkeley from my hockey team. Big black kid from Connecticut.
That baby is actually an incredibly cute baby.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't find many babies to be that cute, and that one's really cute.
Well,
Should you tell Joseph what kind of babies you think are the cutest?
What kind of babies do I think are the cutest?
Yeah. Because I've heard you say this.
Asian babies.
Oh.
It's true.
tell us.
China babies. I'm
Alec,
going to
do
buy
the-
a China
Do
baby.
the observation Lois made about Asian babies, how Asians, Alex, one time in the room had this great run as Lois saying how the Asian people generally are very thin, but they're you have to say it in
I don't
Lois's
remember
voice.
it at
But their
all.
babies are fat little chubby nuggets.
Little fat chunks of chubby nuggets.
They are.
Sorry, Joseph, I didn't know this was going to turn into this.
Yeah,
I wouldn't open that can
You
of
know
worms.
it's true.
It's quite all
Chinese
right. It's absolutely
Asian
true.
babies are the cutest babies on the
Joseph,
planet.
fat is not a racist term.
That's right. And as a person of fat, I can say it.
And as a fathead, I can agree with it.
That's right. And I want your blessing, Peter.
You'll have my stool in your eye, and that's all you'll get. You can't have that baby.
So
This was sort of the first episode where we you could say this is a predecessor to the Brian and Stewie episode. In that third act, we had this, not revolutionary, but for an animated show, sort of revolutionary idea of putting the whole act virtually in one room. Let's just have it be a discussion.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, the puke was really funny.
Was that what your
came
pregnancy was like?
My cat threw up on me in the middle of the night last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
On purpose?
Real. I'm not well rested today.
I
Where?
would not think that sits well with Seth MacFarlane.
My cat was like on me, and I wake up in the middle of the night to hear that like.
Well, to be fair, were you forcing its head down?
Oh,
Just,
no, not this time.
okay.
I can go you one better. I had a cat shit on me in my sleep, and I drop kicked it off the roof of the bedroom. And then I felt horrible the next morning because there was an earthquake just an hour later, and the cat knew. Cats know an earthquake is coming because
Yeah.
they can feel
You
it or
think
something.
its poop was
He
an
shot
alarm?
himself knowing that the earth was about to shake. Yes.
It was an
But I woke in the
alarm.
night like with soiled legs and thought just for a minute in the dark, is there any possible way that I did this? And my ex-wife fondly recalls waking to hear me with my leg in the shower cursing a blue streak, and then and then within an hour there was an earthquake.
I have been in. You wake up in the middle of the night, you step in cat shit, and then you're like, you don't want to get in the whole shower, so you're like standing in the shower like this with your legs stretched out.
Because then I have to wake up if I just want to get the leg washed.
Exactly. A full shower will wake you up. You just want to get the shit off your legs.
That's
I thought
exactly
they
right.
pooped in boxes.
They're supposed to, but sometimes
They
things
do.
go awry.
Unless I'm available, then they shit on me. But Seth, you're talking about trying to write a story like All in the Family or Maude, the kind of Norman Lear shows that we really treasured when we were younger, and we tried to do a little bit of that here.
Well, this is an episode. The story of this episode, I always thought this was. I don't know whose idea it was to have the couple die, and that's why they run into the problem.
It was mine.
I'm very cautious because whenever I attribute an idea or a joke to anyone, I find out later when the commentary comes out that it was wrong. But I think it was Tom Devaney. I think it was Tom.
It's a great idea because I remember hearing the story pitch and thinking, God, this is something you could write this as a drama for Lifetime and it would make a good story.
Yeah. Which I think from here on out we're going to try to do a couple of Lifetime real life dramas.
That would be fun to do, to take existing Family Guy scripts and see if we could do them as Lifetime dramas.
Yeah,
I think we could. But I do believe that fix was found in a story breaking room, and Tom, it was funny, we had this original predicament that Lois's friend wanted her to carry the baby, and then I remember it as being Tom, but he just said, and then the couple is killed in a car accident, and we thought, wow, what a great story, because now she's carrying someone else's kid.
So then we can safely now say Tom has contributed to the show.
I'm standing by that. But again, I've been wrong in the past.
I wasn't there, so I can't even begin to argue with you.
Yeah. And then we tried a couple. If you remember, Seth, we tried
Joseph,
a couple.
This is a very nice piece of animation because there's no ground, and yet somehow he has to have some walking weight.
He's actually swishing against air. Very nice, Joseph Lee.
Thank you, sir.
It's his specialty.
Nice. Amazing.
Yes, it's my specialty.
And Seth, we tried a couple of songs in here. I think my original draft had a Gilbert and Sullivan patter song. There's nothing worse.
You know what it was? It was
ooh ah, pregnant lady.
And then there was one that we actually
Manhattan
recorded
Trends.
with a barbershop quartet.
Oh, that's right. So we actually had 3 different tries.
So you got knocked up and now you've got to get an abortion because the baby ain't so useful. It's something, I don't remember what it was, but it was some.
And there was something taken from the Carl Sagan article that had it been born that week, it would look like a giant frightening tadpole with bulbous eyes, and you'd run screaming from the room.
Yeah.
This is kind of a funny homage to Warner Brothers cartoons and the fact that ladies really love Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
So some nice backgrounds here.
Oh, my goodness.
Was this
There
all
we go.
digital, or did they hand paint this?
I think this is still digital. Remember, our colors, Kevin Hanley had done that and did a great job.
Very authentic.
Brings me right back to Saturday mornings at my house, man.
Yeah.
With a big bowl of Cheerios or something.
Oh, he was so close, you guys.
Yeah, he almost was.
Anything's possible.
We're all just watching this.
I know.
We're dazzled by
tranced.
it.
This is my first time seeing it. I never even realized what those backgrounds looked like till I saw them now.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Very, very stylized.
Very cool.
Stop it. I know you're not happy about this, but I am pregnant.
It's one of my favorite entrance lines ever. Lois, I bet I could drink more bleach than you. Little known fact also, when I was about 3 years old, I drank a glass of bleach at the beach house, which was out next to the sink where my mother's things were soaking.
You did?
I did, and I remember my Uncle Fred driving me to the emergency room, and obviously I'm still here, so.
I've never tasted bleach.
I wouldn't recommend it. By the way, kids, don't do that at home.
In other news, a local man has won the lottery. Lucky Quahog resident Dale Robinson has hit the jackpot. Oh, boy.
We also had some experience with this script that we never got to do before, frankly. The fact that they wouldn't air it, we did a couple of live readings around Hollywood, and it was very satisfying to hear a live audience react to drama points, such as that one, and also to laugh at jokes.
Yeah, this was an episode that worked great live as well, because it was it wasn't so gag driven. I mean, there's a lot of dialogue humor in this.
Yeah. I think that might have been the cat that crapped on me right before the earthquake.
That gag's been in a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
There you go, Lois. We abort it. Send it on up to Dale and
Well, it found a home.
We're waiting for it anyway. If they left their mittens here, you wouldn't keep them. You'd send them back. Abort the thing.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess this is where we begin to get in hot water with the
Yeah.
affiliates here.
It's such a big decision.
Of course, it's a big decision. Life is full of big decisions, like deciding whether or not to have Indian food. Lois, do I need to do anything tomorrow that doesn't involve me being bent over in excruciating pain 3 feet from a toilet?
No.
Time for some tikka masala.
Doctor, I won't lie to you. I'm a little uncertain about this.
That's perfectly natural, Mrs. Griffin, and you should ask as many questions as you can before you...
Oh, this guy, you know who this is, Alex? This
There
is
you
the
go.
guy who plays the car salesman from Defending Your Life.
Oh, really?
At the beginning of the movie, yeah.
This is not 2005. We've come a long way since then.
Okay, what? So you go stabbing in there with a laser and you try
This
to...
is?
Like,
Yeah.
burning an ant with a magnifying glass?
No, Mr. Griffin.
Well, so what? You, like, hold her legs open and... Like,
Those of you who watch the show know that this is not necessarily their first trip to an abortion clinic, by the way. You would think Peter'd be a little bit more informed, but we had a lot of fun with him speculating how the procedure actually takes place. And as I this might have been the drum roll to that song that we eventually cut. Alex Sulkin and I had a couple of swings at a Manhattan Transfer song parody where they, instead of Girl from New York City, it was Put a Stop to That Unwanted Baby.
And it's not in the episode. You'll have to save it for a live show.
I will.
Look at the pictures of the half-cut ladies.
Yeah, from health class.
Will Wheaton here.
Oh, yeah?
We are doing all that we can.
This is Will Wheaton right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
That's Will Wheaton. Why are you saying it like that? This was based on...
Reefer Madness?
Yeah, Reefer Madness, but also when I lived in New York, there were these guys who'd be in Times Square every night, and they would have these horrific medical photographs of, babies that didn't quite make it, and it was gruesome. And I remember thinking, like, they were thumping the Bible at me, but showing me it just seemed like such a contradiction in sensibility that if they cared so much, they wouldn't. And I know they were trying to make a point, but it was very disturbing.
You're like a sponge. You just, whatever's around you, you soak in, and we see it later on the screen.
I use it all.
If they actually opened the Bible and read how much death and horror and deliberate destruction is contained in that
That's true.
lengthy tome, they would.
That's true.
It's
Oh my God!
And I think we allude to this. Someone close to me once said if some of these people would to redirect their energy into taking care of kids that are already here, it might be more in the spirit
Like
of,
yours.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone, please,
Yeah, someone-
adopt the Smith boys.
Not a chance.
It's appropriate that you would be doing the voice of the Fourth Stooge, Dan.
Yes. Yes, a moment near and dear to my heart, man.
You're a big fan of the Stooges.
Oh, I love the Stooges, man. Hey, this fish looks like Mo. It is Mo. My favorite Stooge line of all time. Look it up, kids. I like the Stooges the way Seth likes Nelson Riddle strings, man.
No, I do not.
Talk about a sponge.
He really turned around.
He
his
swings like a
attitude there.
gate, that Peter Griffin.
Don't you worry, unborn fetus child. I am here to save you and protect you. I have seen the light.
Bless you, sir.
That was my stomach.
Was that really you?
Yes, sorry.
Thought my dog was in here.
It was an indoor fart.
Oh, you love this, Danny.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yes, Joseph.
This was a fun one, huh, Danny?
Yes.
Yeah, we were trying to figure this out one night, and Danny, I remember you came over to us and,
I had
and
to,
actually showed us how to do it.
had to lead with my chin.
The timing on that is so perfect.
Terrific. Yeah.
His
Joseph.
head turns and it like leads the fan.
We broke it down, didn't we?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
had to. I was standing there. We were actually trying to figure out what made it funny by breaking, and
Yeah.
then we came to that decision.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
leads with his chin.
Yeah.
I always love that when you have to physically. I remember the one time we were doing that Marley Matlin farting thing.
I will say that's something
And
that,
someone said, Alex, you have to go in there and do the fart walk for one of the animators.
that's a luxury that we have. That the two of you guys. It makes me realize how on The Simpsons and King of the Hill and Futurama, the artists and the writers are in two different parts of town.
Is that right?
You can't interact. It's always seemed very odd to me.
Yeah. It's great as we've all gotten to know each other, too. I mean,
totally.
Jerry called me the other day for that unicycle thing, and I've tried to act out some other thing, Nancy Sinatra dancing, which I can't do, but I just know how it's supposed to look when Quagmire's dad comes down the stairs dancing in his boots, and I think we had Kim Furtman in there dancing with us, trying to break it down. I brought in a DVD of Hullabaloo.
It's a party here.
Oh, it's awesome.
You guys listening, God,
awesome,
you're
kids.
so unlucky that you don't get to live
Yeah,
this.
and guess what? You can't do it because we're already doing it. We have fun and we eat candy all day.
Cousin Lou has that kid whose eyes touch.
So what, you saying touch eyes doesn't deserve to exist? Boy, you don't mind him when you want to
I remember
that
when-
line changed a million times.
Did it?
The cousin's name, yeah.
Touch eyes?
love he's given to Uncle Mom and Aunt Dad. Okay, this argument isn't working. Peter, what if carrying the baby to term would endanger the mother's life? I don't know what 7 of those words were.
See, when we were reading this out loud, I thought, this is it, man. This is my Humanitas Award. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. There's going to be some kind of scholarship in my name, maybe. Oh, well.
Still
Humanitas.
Yeah.
A Hugh-Danitas.
Yeah, Humanitas Award. Because I'm nothing if not a humanitarian.
Family Guy, you know I would.
Oh, so what? You'd kill a bunch of doctors to show them that killing is wrong? Does that make sense to you, Peter?
Well,
Does it?
I guess.
You got him there, Alex. You got him.
The women always win. I've noticed.
You and I are in this together, Peter. And whatever we decide, we both have to agree that it's the
Slow
right
push in. This is my moment. It's over.
a long talk. And we don't come down until
This is why the episode was not allowed to be aired, and you know, this is we wanted to end this with an ending. We didn't want to leave it vague. We want to know what the decision they make and why. And I think that's a ballsier way to go. And you know, the network said, well, look, you know, to the network's credit, they didn't say you have to change it. They said you can leave it the way it is. We probably won't be able to air it though, but you know, obviously it'll be on DVD. So it's
Were they excited about that? Is it kind of a cool thing to them to have one that's unairable?
well, for the studio it is. For the network it's kind of a pain, but you know, it's all the same company, so everybody was. And we just figured, you know, what more can you do?
Yeah.
Peter say we had the abortion and then just sprint out the door to the end credits.
That was always an ending that Seth had pitched, and Patrick Meighan, by the way, did some great work on that speech that Lois had at the end there, which teased that up so wonderfully. But there it is.
I think it was my performance, though, that really sold it.
And any of you in doubt, I'm already going to hell anyway, so at least I'm enjoying the ride.